If you have ever worried about having your artwork stolen online, you're not alone. But here's the truth and the good news. You can absolutely protect yourself, even if you're a small artist. Today, I'm going to walk you through the exact steps you can take to protect your digital or traditional artwork online, what to do if someone copies or resells your artwork, and how to take action quickly and professionally if it ever happens to you. I do need to add a quick disclaimer that I am not a lawyer. I am simply an artist that unfortunately has had this happen to me. So I want to share some tips and advice based on my experiences. But if you're in a situation that's escalating and you need some legal help, please consult the professionals. Let's get started. I'm going to split this video into two separate sections. So this first section will be about what you can do to be proactive today in protecting yourself should anything happen in the future. And then the second half of the video, we'll talk about what you can do if this is actually happening to you right now. One of the most effective ways that you can prove that an artwork is yours is by creating a digital timestamp, which just means publicly sharing your artwork with a date attached to it. So sharing your artwork or process videos or time lapses to platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Behance, or even your own website automatically logs a date and time to that artwork. So this further proves your case that you created the artwork first. And if you're a digital artist working in layered files like PSDs or Procreate files, save those original files, because with those layered files, you just have a clearer case that you are the original creator of the work. If you're extra concerned, another step that you can take is applying a watermark to your artwork. So if this is a video or a finished piece of work, just add in that little subtle watermark somewhere. Make sure that it's not distracting from the artwork itself, but that's another way that you can prove the artwork is yours. Let's talk about copyright and registering your artwork. Whenever you finish a piece of artwork, you automatically own the copyright to it. It is legally yours without registering it. However, if someone steals your work and you need to take them to court, then you have to register it. And you can do that at copyright.gov. And when you register it, you can actually register the entire body of work all at the same time. Now let's get into DMCA takedown notices and how ChatGPT can help you with this. So if someone steals your artwork and posts it on their own social media account or on a website, you can issue a DMCA takedown notice. And in most cases, the platform will remove it. Now, before I do this, I typically email the person hoping that it's just an honest mistake. And I am a little emotionally triggered when this happens. So I lean on ChatGPT quite a bit to remain professional and firm without getting too many emotions involved. So I will leave a prompt on screen, and I've also included everything from this video in a free PDF guide. I'll leave a link to that right in the video description if you'd like to download it, and I've got several other prompts that you can use there too. So when you're asking ChatGPT to come up with a prompt, it's simply creating an email that you can send to the offender in good faith that they just made a mistake, and hopefully they can take it down before anything escalates further. Now, if you've sent your email, waited the amount of time that you gave the offender, and you still haven't heard back from them, you still have options. You can look up their hosting provider using the free Whois lookup, and I'll leave a link to that in the video description as well. Once you find their hosting provider, you can issue that DMCA takedown notice to them. And hosting providers are legally required to comply with DMCA notices. Now, what is a DMCA notice and where do you get it? Luckily, there's a lot of templates available online. You can go to dmca.com to get a free one. I personally just use ChatGPT, and I've included a prompt within that free PDF guide that is linked in the video description that you can use. The main points, though, that you want to make sure that are included in this DMCA notice are that your copyrighted artwork is being used without your permission, where the image appears, and definitely link any URLs, your original artwork link and any timestamped proof, and a statement that you are the rightful copyright owner. And if you need to attach a professional and firm email to this notice, remember you can lean on ChatGPT for that as well. So I've been in both of those scenarios where someone took my artwork, kind of tweaked it a little bit, and then tried to resell it as their own on their own website, and then actually created ads around it, which is how I found out in the first place. And then I've also had someone take one of my brush sets, create a new, I guess, hero image, but it still kind of looked like mine, and then they tried to sell it on Etsy. So if you're in a situation where someone took your artwork and is trying to sell it on an online marketplace like Etsy, Creative Market, Society6, the list goes on and on, luckily those platforms, most of them have an area where you can submit a copyright infringement form. So you want to navigate to that website's specific form or contact page, and then just fill out the required fields and submit it that way. Luckily, when I submitted to Etsy, it took a couple of times and a little longer than I would have liked, but it was taken down. So I know that this topic is definitely not a fun one to talk about, but it's important to know what your options are if you ever find yourself in this scenario. And although that has unfortunately happened to me, issuing a DMCA takedown notice, filling out a marketplace form, and issuing firm and professional emails have all worked in my favor in the past. So even though it is very upsetting and pretty triggering, keep your cool. You're gonna get through this. You have options, and it doesn't mean that you have to go out and find a lawyer if it happens to you. You can still get it taken down. Remember, I put all of this information, everything in the video plus more is right in a PDF guide. It's completely free right in the video description, so make sure you download that. And if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time.